Right from the start, notice the uncertainty in the courtroom. Even the judge seems unsure who's present, setting the stage for the tense proceedings that follow. It's a reminder. In criminal law, even logistics can feel heavy when lives are on the line.
Is he going to be here?
I haven't seen Mr. Adams.
There.
He's been all over finish this.
Oh, no, that wasn't Langston.
I have Denise Madrid.
She's here, Judge. Let's get the review on testimony and all.
Okay, so we'll take her next after this.
You not have last?
I don't have.
Okay, I wasn't sure on sure what was happening today.
At the conclusion of these pleas, there will be one allocution, Judge.
Oh, these were add-ons?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
These
I
are,
didn't recognize his name.
Mr. Perkins is on Monday's trial docket.
Not anymore then.
Correct, Judge.
We're going to call two cases, cause numbers 22-39766 and 22-39767. The state of Texas versus, is it Kedra or Kedra? How do you pronounce your first name? Kedra?
Yes, sir.
Perkins. And you are.
Here it is, the case officially called. And did you catch that? Two separate murder indictments, both stacked on this defendant. When a judge consolidates cases like this, it often means the charges are so similar the law sees efficiency in handling them together. But the weight, double the tragedy.
We're here with your attorney, Mr. Reynolds, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant waive formal readings of these indictments? Can we proceed in summary?
He does, and you may.
Pleading to both?
Yeah.
That's correct, Judge. Same amount of time to run concurrent.
In summary, these two cases, and we'll take them up together because they are similarly alleging the first degree felonies of murder in each case. And these state in 39766 on or about January 30th, 2022. And in 22-39767 on or about January 1st, 2022, both alleging in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the first degree felonies of murder by shooting the complainants or the victim.
Let's pause. First-degree murder in Texas isn't just serious. It's as high as it gets before capital punishment. The judge lays it out plain. 5 years to life plus fines. Imagine sitting there as your entire future shrinks into that sentencing range. Would you plead guilty or roll the dice with a jury?
Victims in each case with a deadly weapon, namely a firearm. There is a second allegation of a prior conviction of robbery. Are we using that?
No, there's no need, Judge.
Okay. Do you understand, sir, what you're charged with in each of these cases?
Yes, sir.
These are first-degree felonies, which means you face a term of life imprisonment if convicted, or any term not more than 99 years or less than 5 years in prison. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Agreements have been reached in your cases where you would be pleading guilty in each case, found guilty in each case, sentenced to 55 years imprisonment to run concurrently with each case. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
If I follow these agreements, you have no right of appeal of your cases. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I show you in each case what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign those documents voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently?
Yes, sir.
Did you discuss them with your attorney, and are the contents of these documents, State's Exhibit 1, all true and correct?
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 tendered into evidence in each of these cases?
No objection.
Without objection, admitted. Among other things, these state that you are mentally competent to enter your guilty pleas. These are freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictments have been read to you, or you've read them. You are guilty of the crimes charged and any lesser included offenses. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. We're totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true. It states, so help you God. Is all of that true and correct?
Yes, sir.
States Exhibit 1 in each case made a part of the record for all purposes. Pre-sentence reports are waived.
So waived.
Anything else to add by either party? I'm going to follow these agreements.
Sorry, Mr. Thomas.
The only
And
thing
find
is,
you, in each of these cases, you are pleading guilty, sir, voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, to these allegations of the first degree felonies of murder in each case. You are mentally competent to do so. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of these two first degree felonies of murder. I hereby find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of these first degree felonies of murders in each case. And I am following the agreements. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 55 years on each case to run concurrently. There will be an affirmative finding in the judgments that a deadly weapon, namely a firearm, was used in the commission of these offenses. Do you understand, sir, what has happened today?
yes, sir.
Anything else from the state?
Boom. Guilty. The judge locks it in 55 years. Concurrent. That means both sentences run at the same time instead of stacking. Now, why does that matter? Because instead of potentially spending multiple lifetimes behind bars, he's serving essentially one. Still, 55 years is no small number, especially in Texas where parole isn't guaranteed.
Is there anything?
We have an allocution from the victim's family on 39766, Judge.
All right. Go ahead.
Judge, he is in administrative segregation because he was contacting witnesses. And I think since that's no longer an issue, he's asking that the jail staff be allowed to determine where he stays instead of the court.
That's an accurate statement as to why he was moved into isolation. We had proven to the court that there were some threats against one of the witnesses that testified. Since we're not moving forward with a trial, I have no objections to the jail making administrative changes.
It is allowed, based upon no objection from the state. What do you have?
I have some family, Judge. I didn't know where you wanted to situate.
Okay, the defendant can be seated right here in the witness chair. Thank you. All right, please, in each case, please identify yourself and how you are related to the victim in this case.
My name is Sabrina Matthews, Wagner Matthews. I'm Isaiah's oldest sister.
That's Isaiah Wagner.
Isaiah Wagner.
Who was the deceased, who was killed in this case.
Sister.
Okay, go ahead.
Here's where the courtroom shifts. The law has spoken, but now the heart enters. Victim impact statements don't change the sentence, but they leave a record, etched into history, for the judge, the defendant, and us. Pay close attention. This isn't legalese anymore. This is grief unfiltered.
The baby sister.
Okay. All right, you may go forward when you're ready. Thank you.
Isaiah Brandon Wagner, a gentle giant, was taken from us on January the 30th, 2022. Our parents' lives are not the same since that day. My mom is 84, 666 since that day. There's nothing we can do or say to her to make it any better. We wrap our arms around her and tell her I literally love her every day. Mama, it's going to be okay. Deep down inside, she doesn't think so. And she doesn't feel it. My dad is 84. Your parents and family and friends can go and visit you anytime they get ready. what we have to go and visit is a gravesite of Isaiah. As one of Isaiah's oldest sisters, like I stated, we're a very close-knit family. All five of us. It was 3 boys and 2 girls. Our nieces and nephews, we're all like this. We come together in times of trouble and talk to each other and pray with each other, comfort each other, encourage each other. That's all we can do. He leaves behind 2 precious little children that between me and my sister and other family members help raise those children. Our husbands, they're here today to support us. They have helped in ways they didn't even ask for. But the love that they have for Isaiah's kids, that's what they do. That's what we all do. Jerry, my brother that's here today, you will always be our big brother, even though I'm the oldest. He's going to always be my big brother. It took us a long time, but not too long, to find out after Isaiah had passed, the gravesite where the grass was growing at. It didn't take us that long to figure out it was him that was going out there cleaning that up. You took our loved one. I truly wake up some days in disbelief. I can't believe it. I touch it's real. He's gone. He's never coming back. I have a picture of him on my fireplace mantle. I pass by that fireplace mantle and I say, Isaiah, you don't even know what hit you that day. You hunted him down like an animal. For what reason? Oh, they said it was a girl. Oh, they said you disrespected me. How so? A human being. What happened to just talking? What happened to let's just get together? When I was growing up, it was just, let's squash this. What happened to that? Take a life of another human, and in that way. Coward, as a coward, how could you? So disrespectful on so many levels. I feel mad, I feel angry. I'm sad for my parents, most of all. I can't even imagine. I have 3 girls. I can't even imagine them dying and getting killed. Not dying just from a hospital stay or sickness. They had pneumonia and died. They had cancer and died.
41 shots. Let that sink in. This wasn't a single trigger pull in the heat of passion. This was execution-level brutality. The sister's words cut deeper because the number isn't abstract. It's a statistic tied to a brother, to children now fatherless, to parents in their 80s who will never see him again.
Oh, he was gunned down and shot and killed. Not one time. Kedra, not one time. You shot him 41 times on Grand Street. I'll get my numbers right here. You shot him 41 times on Grand Street. As if that wasn't enough, not 1 week later, 50 shots was fired, and then the gun was unloaded on him. You got 55 years for that. 55 years. He's gone. My parents are dead. They won't see it. If my mama makes it, probably with her help, and I'm not being funny. If she lasts another, I hope so, 10 years. The way her health is right now, God is my witness. I have no reason to lie. I'm sworn in here before oath. Who does that, I say? Who does something like that? But a person who just does not care for another human. Today, I found out how many times he was shot, 41 times. I said that. How are you able to look at yourself for what you did? You will never forget what you have done for the rest of your life. You have a long road ahead of you to think about what you've done. So I say all of this to say this. You are a soul that Jesus died for. I believe that. I believe in there's a place after this life. I believe in God. God died for you. He died for me. Yeah, Isaiah made some mistakes. I'm not going to get up here and paint a picture of Isaiah, that Isaiah was all that and a bag of chips. I'm not going to do that. Isaiah made some mistakes. So have I. So have you. So I say this. You are a soul that Jesus died for. You need to repent. I am a soul and a child of God that Jesus loves, and I need to forgive you. So Kedra Perkins, I forgive you for what you did to my brother. May your soul rest in peace.
That's a check.
Hold on. Anything else? We are in recess. We are in recess on this case. Thank you.
Thank you. It's conflict.
I can get it later. That's interesting.
I'm authorized.
And there it is, the paradox of the courtroom. After rage, sorrow, and unimaginable pain, we hear forgiveness. Not for the sake of the killer, but for the